So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So in today's class, we are going to discuss important previous year questions which were asked in the history section for CUET. Okay, see, I'm taking two classes. One is on Tuesday 7 p.m. Another is on Wednesday 7 p.m. Okay, so the Tuesday 7 p.m. class I'm taking just to discuss the previous year question. So I'm discussing previous year questions. Let's say we have already done previous year questions of science and technology and geography. Okay, if you have not watched it, I will show you how to watch it, like the recorded video. And on Wednesday, 7 p.m., I'm discussing current affairs revision. Okay, so let us begin with today's class, where we are going to start a new section or a new series for previous year questions for history, part 1. Okay, yes. Good evening, Kumari. Welcome to the class. Am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? So basically, this is our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to the playlist. When you go to the playlist, you'll find this playlist. Okay. Click on view full playlist and you will get the videos where we have discussed about, we have discussed in two parts, science and technology previous year question. Please go and watch it because the previous year questions get repeated sometimes. And geography, we have done two parts. Now we are going to start the first part of history. Okay. Okay. So let us begin with today's class without wasting our time. So I think I'm audible, visible, everything is fine. दूसरी चीजें playlist में go to the playlist. Here we have done the current affairs revision. We have done, I think, 5-6 parts. So click on view full playlist, go and watch actually all the previous videos. And this actually, तो इसकी जो live class है ये Tuesday को 7 p.m. पे मैं लाता हूँ. So this is Tuesday 7 p.m. That is for today, the previous year question discussion. And this is actually Wednesday 7 p.m. where I discuss current affairs. Okay? Yes. So let us begin with the first question. So this is a question that was asked in the exam. Bhudan Gram Dan movement was initiated by which person? Mahatma Gandhi, Vinoba Bhave, Shri Ramchandra Reddy, or Sardar Patel? And which year? If you tell me which year and location, I'll be very happy. You roughly year bata doge to. And if you know, tell me the reason. What is the idea behind this? Kya concept tha Bhudan movement ka ya Gram Dan movement ka? Yes, Disha and Kumari Bhavna, you both are right. It is actually Vinoba Bhave. And in which year? And what is the location? So it was actually 1951, just after independence. And Pochampalli. This is actually in Telangana today, you'll find. So this is the place from where Vinoba Bhave started Bhudan movement. Bhudan ka to dekho aap aise samajhta. This is in 1951. So first you have to understand, Bhu matlab hota zameen, land. Dan matlab donate. Yes. Okay, now what happened was, it is considered as bloodless revolution. What happened was, just after independence, demand for land reforms. What do you mean by land reforms? So basically what was the case? There was very much prevalence of zamindari. And there was, especially in Bihar, UP, especially in North India also, but this is the case of Telangana. What was the case where the few zamindars had huge land with them, and the poor and majority mass poor peasants were landless. Okay. So the land reform, the idea of land reform was to actually take the land from zamindar and distribute it to the poor. So this was not liked by zamindar. There were a lot of cases that happened in the Supreme Court that this redistribution of wealth is not right, etc. and all. A lot of debates happened. So in that debate, Vinoba Bhave came up with the idea of bloodless revolution. He said that the zamindars, or those who are having huge amount of land, they should voluntarily donate the land. खुद से दे दे जमीन. Voluntarily donate the land to the poor. And he started it in 1951 from Pochampalli, Telangana. So that is Bhudan movement, and had like a land gift movement, or land donation movement. Similarly, Gram Dan में क्या था, पूरा village ही को donate कर दें. So the idea is very similar. So Bhudan or Gram Dan movement was started by Vinoba Bhave. Okay. So he was impressed by Gandhiji and all. So B is the right answer to this question. I hope it is clear. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Is everything clear till now? Clear hai? If you have any question, you can ask. Now here is the next question, and this is very important. This is a very nice question actually, and if you can answer it, you will get the important the concept of it means that the concept of all these 4 important events or the movements, your concept is clear. That is what it will tell you. So first, please answer this question, and then I will explain. आप इसका आंसर करो. So options are A1, 2, 3, 4. ये इस तरह आंसर करना है. People writing option 4. Okay, so Kumari and Disha, you both are writing option 4. देखो, अब देखो, let us see. Quit India movement. So it happened in 1942. Quit India, India छोड़ के भागो. Leave India लिखा है. A का 2. A का 2 कहाँ है? A का 2 यहाँ पर है और यहाँ पर. It means option 1 and 3 is wrong. ठीक है? अब देखो A का 2 है, B का 3 दोनों में. It means B का 3 अगर नहीं पता हो तो civil disobey करना होता क्या होता है? I will not listen to you. है ना? Refusal to obey. है ना? Disobey करना. Civil disobedience. I will not obey to the laws. है ना? अगर आप एक और देखोगे, so this is B का 3. अब देखो और से. Non-cooperation. अगर ये नहीं देखो मैं देखा तो home rule league was started by Annie Besant in 1916 along with बाल गंगाधर तिलक. लेकिन आप देखो क्वेश्चन में देखो achieve self governance. Home rule यानी मेरी कंट्री में अपना गवर्नेंस हो. We should be governing ourselves. That is the idea. The concept was dominion status, and under dominion status, so the right answer D ka. Dominion status means we should have given some self like the Indians should govern themselves by themselves. है ना? There should be at least partial autonomy should be given by the British. That was the idea of dominion status. A non-cooperation last हो गया C का 4. That yes, Indians started boycotting foreign goods, etc. So the answer is 2, 3, 4, and 1. So 2, 3, 4, and 1. The right answer is option 4. ठीक है? So इसका year पता होना चाहिए. 1942. 8 August 1942. And here the Gandhiji gave the concept of do or die. This term was originally given by Yusuf Mehrali, but it was popularized by Gandhiji. Okay. Then civil disobedience movement 1930 से 32. Non-cooperation movement 1920 से 22. And home rule league is 1916 के आसपास started by Annie Besant and B.G. Tilak, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Now I have one question. Can you please tell me that civil disobedience movement was started in 1930 by a very important event? What is that event called? कोई बता सकता है? एक बहुत important event हुआ था. So civil disobedience movement was started in 1930 somewhere around March, April by a very famous event. What is that event? Very famous. I am waiting for the response. Anyone? That event is famously called as Dandi March. Please read about that. Where Gandhiji walked for almost 240 miles along with his followers from Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad to Dandi to break the salt law. Now, another question. The non-cooperation movement was started in 1920 and it stopped in 1922 suddenly. Why? There was some event happened on February 1922 because of which Gandhiji decided to stop this movement. What was that? हाँ वो डांडी आंसर सही. Yes, कुमारी भावना, you were right. इसका आंसर बताओ. Non-cooperation movement stopped suddenly in February 1922 because something happened on this in this month. Chauri Chaura, very good. Yes, Kumari, Bhavana, and Priyansh Gupta, you both right. So Chauri Chaura is a place actually you will find it in East Uttar Pradesh near Gorakhpur, where actually the Indians actually burned the police station where almost 22 policemen died, etc. So Gandhiji said that I believe in the idea of satyagraha, non-violence, etc. And since violence has happened, I am stopping this movement. Okay, so that is what these are things. और ये last वाला home rule league आपको पता होगा है ना? It was started in 1916 के आसपास Annie Besant and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. It later changed its name to Swaraj Sabha. ठीक है? that they talked about dominion status and all. Now the next is who has written the book Panchatantra? Kalidas, Pandit Vishnu Sharma, Mahadev Verma, and Ashwaghosh. What is the right answer? Yes, the right. Very good. Priyansh Gupta and Mannat, you both right. The right answer is Pandit Vishnu Sharma. So B is the right answer. ठीक है ना? अच्छा, अश्वघोष की एक बहुत फेमस बुक है, कोई नाम बता सकता है? वेरी फेमस बुक ऑफ अश्वघोष. अच्छा, कालिदास की तो बहुत सारी बुक है. He was there in Gupta time. इनकी तो बहुत सारी बुक है, अभिज्ञान शकुंतलम and all different books. अश्वघोष की एक बहुत फेमस बुक है. Can anyone tell me? Based on the life of Gautam Buddha, बुद्धा चरित्र. ठीक है, अश्वघोष ने लिखा था संस्कृत में. ठीक है, that is what you should be knowing. Okay, so Panchatantra, पांच बताओ तो 5 है ना, 5 treatises and all. Vishnu Sharma. The next, let's move on to the next question, and I hope you all can answer this. Please read it and match the following. Match it. So you have to match the year, है ना? I am waiting for at least 2-3 people should answer at least. The partition of Bengal happened in 1905. Who was the Governor General? So Lord Curzon was the Governor General at that time. And the partition was reversed in 1911 when Lord Hardinge was the Governor General. Reversed means it was merged back, the Bengal. Okay. Foundation of Indian National Congress 1885. Who was the founder? Please tell me. ये सब पता होना चाहिए, फाउंडर वगैरह ही पूछते हैं. चंपारण सत्याग्रह 1917. ठीक है. And civil disobedience vote अभी मैंने बताया 1930 से 32 तक चला. ठीक है. That is why I am saying previous year questions are important. तो अगर आप ये पढ़े होगे तो ये वाला आंसर आसान से मैच करा सकते हो. सी का है ना. So the answer is 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. The answer is option 3rd. Yes, Priyansh Gupta, you are right. Your answer was right. Yes, Mannat, you are also right. A.O. Hume. तो फाउंडर जो A.O. Hume थे. ठीक है. Champaran Satyagraha was Gandhiji's first satyagraha in India. And Champaran is a place in Bihar. And this was against Teen Katya system. 3/20 of the land, they were forced to grow indigo. And that is why they were at loss and Indians were protesting in the indigo farmers and all. And Gandhiji came, supported them. That's the idea. Okay, so C is the right answer. Champaran यहाँ पे बिहार में, Champaran is the place where the Gandhiji's first satyagraha in India is Champaran Satyagraha. Please remember it. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, so this we are done with 7 disobedience. Okay, Satyagraha Congress. ना. अच्छा, ये the founder. Okay, if I am asking first president of Indian National Congress, then what should be the answer? Founder was A.O. Hume, but who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Then what should be the answer? Because ये सब पूछे जाते हैं. These all are asked in the exam. W.C. Banerjee, right? W.C. Banerjee, right? Yes, yes. So that is what you should be doing. Further, we'll discuss about that. Yes, Manat, right? Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following is the reason for 1857 revolt? So I hope you are aware. So 1857 revolt was a revolt by Indians against British people, and that was mostly in this region, North India में ज़्यादा हुआ था ना, in this region. Some of them were in the southern portion, but mostly हाँ इस region हुआ था. Basically, you know, this is the main place where 1857 revolt happened. Okay. So the question is, which of the following is the reason for the revolt? Indian soldiers were paid low salaries. Jhansi was annexed owing to doctrine of lapse, partition of Bengal, Jallianwala Bagh massacre, heavy taxation. What is the right answer? देखो ये सब क्वेश्चन जब इतने सारे ऑप्शंस रहे ना, there are too many options. Elimination you should try. Elimination works here. अच्छा, इस 5 में से कौन सा एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो? A, B, C, D, E में एटलीस्ट. So let me see, I'm waiting for the response. किसी ने आंसर लेके सही आंसर लेके डिलीट कर दिया, बट व्हाई आर यू डिलीटिंग? यस कुमारी भावना, राइट? हाँ देखो, पार्टीशन ऑफ बंगाल अभी मैंने थोड़ा देर पहले डिस्कस किया. पार्टीशन ऑफ बंगाल happened in 1905. Huh? So partition of Bengal happened in 1905. So this is after 1857 revolt, almost 50 years later. तो ये तो किसी भी हाल में नहीं होगा, तो सी काट दो, ये वाला ऑप्शन खत्म. ओके. Second, Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened on 13th April 1919. It was as a result of Rowlatt Act. The protest happened and all this led to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. तो ये भी नहीं होगा. So D नहीं होगी, ये भी नहीं होगा. ठीक है, चलो. अब जो है, अब आप गौर से देखो तो बी सब में है ना, तो बी यहाँ भी, यहाँ भी, यहाँ भी. आई होप यू आर अवेयर. सो बी झांसी, रानी झांसी है ना, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स which was brought by which governor general? Please tell me. Who was the governor general of India which brought the concept of doctrine of lapse? And what was doctrine of lapse? उसमें था क्या? इस तरह से देखो, PYQ जो होता है डिटेल में पढ़ना होता है ताकि दोबारा अगर इससे क्वेश्चन है तो आप आराम से कर लो. यस, लॉर्ड डलहौजी. एंड व्हाट वाज दैट? सो लॉर्ड डलहौजी वाज द गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया from 1848 to 1856. And what is doctrine of lapse? Yes, Priyansh, Gupta and Disha, you both are right. Lord Dalhousie is the answer. But what was doctrine of lapse? Yes, Disha, very good. Huh? So basically, adopted son, adopted child. If you do not have a biological son, you cannot give your princely estate to your adopted child. So okay, so Rani Lakshmibai had an adopted child, so she could not give it and all. So that was the reason. And so B is right. Or Indian soldiers were paid low salaries. The common sense says, of course, Indians को शिकायत होती थी कि they were paid, they were not treated properly, they were paid low salaries, they were treated by seniors badly, and heavy taxation. ये तो हमेशा से शिकायत रही है. That yes, Indians always they were having heavy taxations on Indians. तो आपको बता दीजिए, the answer is A, B, E, and B. Yes, Disha, you are right. So we're done with it. One more thing, I have just told you that Dalhousie was actually from 1848 to 1856. Now there is a very famous question that who was the Governor General of India during 1857 revolt? Because Dalhousie by that time had gone. Although Dalhousie was very much responsible for 1857 revolt, but by that time, before 1857 revolt, he had gone. So who was the Governor General of India at that time? ये भी पूछा जाता है. Not Minto. Parliament was 1909 के आसपास थे. This is a very famous question. Charles Canning, Lord Canning. Yes, yes, Priya. Lord Canning, you can say. Very good, Priya. Right. So the right answer is B. Is the right answer to this question. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Which of the following text deals with philosophical matters of Buddha? Actually, all four are Buddhist literatures. Okay. And these three together are called as Tripitaka. Tripitaka means Tripitaka, three books. All four are related with Buddhist literatures, but one is talking about philosophical matters. The right answer is Abhidhamma Pitak. C is the right answer. Okay. So Tripitaka, three marks question लिखा है. First is Vinay Pitak. So यहाँ लिखा Vinay Pitak is related with monastic codes, conducts for monks and nuns. Sutta Pitak is related to teachings, direct teachings and discourses of Gautam Buddha. And Abhidhamma Pitak talks about philosophical doctrines. Deepa Mansa and Mahamansa is related with, both are taught in the Buddhist related literature. Right, Disha? Okay. So Abhidhamma Pitak, philosophical and doctrinal aspects. So the right answer is third. Okay. So C is the right answer. Now the next is battles. देखो ये कई बार इस तरह के battles पूछे जाते हैं. Battle of Buxar, Samogra, Plassey and Kalinga War. Now please match this. उतना भी difficult नहीं है. ठीक है, एक दो भी मैच कराओगे तो you will reach to the answer. यस, प्रियांश गुप्ता एंड दिशा, यू बोथ राइट। देखो ये सुने होगे ना आपने, तो बचपन में सुनाया जाता है कलिंगा वॉर, अशोका एंड कलिंगा मैच करा दो, कलिंगा मैच विद कलिंगा, राइट? आई एम श्योर कलिंगा वाज मॉडर्न डे विच स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया, कौन सा स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया में मिलेगा ये, दिस रीजन, प्लीज टेल मी। तो कितना आसान है, तो डी का वन यहां है और यहां है, राइट? ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट 1 एंड 3, 4 में से 2 ऑप्शन ऐसे ही फ्री में एलिमिनेट हो गए, इवन इफ यू डू नॉट नो इट, ऐसे मैच करा देना। सो एटलीस्ट नाउ 50-50 तो हो गया। अब देखो अगर थोड़ा भी आपने पढ़ा होगा, आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड बैटल ऑफ प्लासी, सिराजुद्दौला इन इंग्लिश फोर्सेस, है ना? सो सी का 2, यहां भी सी का 2, यहां का भी सी का 2 है, चलो ठीक है। बैटल ऑफ बक्सर 1764 हैपेंस बिटवीन इंग्लिश वर्सेस मुस्लिम फोर्सेस, सो ए का 4, ठीक है। सो द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन 2, ठीक है। सो ये 1764 में होता है बैटल ऑफ बक्सर। बैटल ऑफ साबोगरा ये औरंगजेब और इंपीरियल अगेन ब्रिटिश फोर्सेस के बीच था, ठीक है ना, 1658 के आसपास। एंड बैटल ऑफ प्लासी 1757। कलिंगा वॉर ये 200 समथिंग बीसी में, समवेयर अराउंड 250-300 बीसी के आसपास होगा रफली, ठीक है। हाँ, कलिंगा इज इन ओडिशा, यस, प्रियांश एंड दिशा, यू बोथ राइट है ना। बैटल ऑफ बक्सर में एक साइड ब्रिटिश से हेक्टर मनरो एंड अदर साइड में से मीर कासिम, शुजाउद्दौला एंड शाह आलम, ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड नो। देन बैटल ऑफ सामुग्रा वाज अ वॉर ऑफ सक्सेशन फॉर औरंगजेब, तो 2 वॉर हुआ था, एक पहले होता बैटल ऑफ धर्मत, उसमें औरंगजेब वर्सेस जसवंत सिंह हुआ था, है ना, जसवंत सिंह वाज सपोर्टिंग दारा शिकोह, है ना। देन ये सब बेटा थे दारा शिकोह एंड औरंगजेब, बोथ वर सन ऑफ शाहजहां। देन अगेन बैटल ऑफ सामुग्रा हैपेंड अगेन वर्सेस दारा शिकोह, ठीक है। So that is what you should know. So Aurangzeb wanted to establish his own empire and all. That is what the concept is. Okay. Now the next one, Battle of Plassey, everyone knows, and it's very famous. Sirajuddaulah versus British, led by Robert Clive. So that is what you should be knowing. Where Mir Jafar, actually the military officer of Sirajuddaulah, deceived and supported Robert Clive. धोखा दे दिया था, इसे आपने सुना होगा. I'm sure you must have heard it. That is what is being talked. The next is who was the founder of Indian National Congress. देखो इसीलिए मैं बताता हूँ, when you read the previous year question carefully and read it in detail, दारा शिकोह है, SHIKOH, ठीक है, that is why I'm saying when you read previous year question and you read things around it, you will be able to solve the future questions, है ना, आसानी से। Indian National Congress का फाउंडर पूछा जा रहा है, A.O. Hume, so D is the right answer. Yes, Disha and Priyansh Gupta, you both right, है ना। फाउंडेड इन December 1885, ईयर याद रखिएगा। एंड द फर्स्ट मीटिंग हैपेंड इन बॉम्बे इन ग्वालियर टैंक, है ना, अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ गांधी जी, है ना। मतलब लीडरशिप तो बाद, मतलब गांधी जी एक्चुअली कांग्रेस केम अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ गांधी जी आफ्टर 20s एंड ऑल। गांधी जी बस एक बार प्रेसिडेंट रहे थे कांग्रेस के, व्हेन, प्लीज टेल मी। एंड फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट हम लोग ने डिस्कस किया, A.O. Hume इज द फाउंडर, फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट इज W.C. Banerjee, इफ यू सी इट, फर्स्ट मीटिंग हुई थी बॉम्बे में, first session 1885 and W.C. Banerjee was the first president. Second जो बहुत famous question पूछा था, first Muslim president, so the answer is Badruddin Tayyib, ठीक है। Then first British or first non-Indian to be the president, तो George Yule, ठीक है। Then another question is first woman president, then what should be the answer? ये पूछा जाता है, first woman president of Indian National Congress, what should be the answer? Please tell me. हाँ, गांधी जी बेलगांव में रहते, राइट। गांधी जी was the president once only in his life in 1924, बेलगांव, कर्नाटक और महाराष्ट्र के बॉर्डर पे था। Yes. We were talking about first woman president. So first woman president 1917, Annie Besant, and she was an Irish lady. Okay, so first woman president would be Annie Besant. Now, if the question is asked if first Indian woman president, then what should be the answer of Congress? First Indian woman president. The answer would be सरोजनी नायडू at कानपुर। देखो पहले कानपुर ऐसे लिखते थे, ठीक है। 1925 सेशन, फर्स्ट इंडियन वुमेन प्रेसिडेंट, इंडियन वुमेन प्रेसिडेंट आई एम आस्किंग, ठीक है। So सरोजनी नायडू। Okay, before 19 independence, who was the longest serving president of Congress? Longest serving president of Congress before independence? What should be the answer? ये सब पूछा था. These are directly asked in exam. That is why I'm discussing. Not Nehru. The answer is Abul Kalam Azad. देखो 1940s क्या 46 में हुआ ना, so 1940 से 46 for 6 years. Okay. Longest serving president. We are talking before independence. Independence के बाद तो पूरी चीज चेंज ही हो गई. Longest serving president of Congress. Because जनरल लोग 1 साल 2 साल के भी बनते थे. Hardly for 1 year. And this is a very famous question. Who was the president of Congress when India got independence? When India became independent, who was the president of Congress? Please tell me. The president of Congress was J.B. Kriplani. These are the basic facts. अगर आपने ये सब पढ़ लिया, so you will any question related with this, if they are asked, you can easily answer it. ठीक है? और ये याद रखिएगा, it was first established in 1885. ये भी पूछना कई बार मैथ the following में. Okay, I hope now you will be able to answer it. Any questions related with this topic? Now let's move on to the next question, and please answer this. Books and authors अक्सर पूछते हैं, and some of them is very easy actually. एक आध तो आप आराम से कर दोगे. देखो ये एक्चुअली कौटिल्य है, ठीक से नहीं लिखा है. कौटिल्य, जिनका नाम चाणक्य भी कहा जाता है ना. तो अर्थशास्त्र जो है वो कौटिल्य का है. वेरी फेमस बुक. कौटिल्य वाज एन एडवाइजर ऑफ चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य. सो बी का 4 यहाँ पर है और यहाँ पर है ना. सो दिस एंड दिस इज रॉन्ग. ठीक है. एक देखो आप देखो, इधर बी का 4 हो गया, तो ए का 3 यहाँ पे भी, ए का 3 यहाँ का भी. तो चलो मैच करा दो. डेथ ऑफ अ सिटी, अमृता प्रीतम. This is very famous. India Wins Freedom is a very famous book of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, first education minister of India. First education minister of India. So D का 1. So D का 1 यहाँ पर है सिर्फ, है ना. So the answer would be here, option 2, है ना. And Unhappy India, लाला लाजपत राय की बुक है. So option 2 is the right answer. Yes, Disha, you were right. आपका आंसर सही है. ये वाला बहुत फेमस है. India Wins Freedom, a lot of times asked. और ये अर्थशास्त्र बहुत फेमस है. कौटिल्य's अर्थशास्त्र. These are very famous books. So second option is the right answer. Unhappy India by लाला लाजपत राय. ठीक है. ये वाला याद रखिएगा, कौटिल्य की बुक अर्थशास्त्र. These are asked in different exams. And it was advisor to which king? Which king? कौन से king के advisor थे? CM. CM means चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य. ठीक है, that is what you should know. The next is one of the Harappan site known as Kalibangan is located in which state of India? Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab. So basically, this is the Harappan site, means by Indus Valley civilization site. Civilization site. Yes, Disha, right. Rajasthan में we had discussed in geography class also. थोड़ा सा मैंने बताया था. Yes, कुमारी भावना, right, हाँ. So basically, Indus Valley civilization was in this region, India, Pakistan वाले region में. ये था Indus Valley civilization, or what we call it as Harappan civilization. हाँ. So basically, you can see it here. Let me zoom it further. तो अगर आप देखोगे, ये करंटली ये वाला बॉर्डर है. ये जो ब्लैक्स में बना रहा हूँ, दिस इज द बॉर्डर ऑफ इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान. सो अगर आप गौर से देखोगे, जैसे ये वाला हिस्सा है ना, जैसे बनावली, राखीगढ़ी, दीज ऑल आर इन हरियाणा स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया. ठीक है. देन कालीबंगा, ये वाला राजस्थान हो गया. सो ऐसे राजस्थान है ना. लेट मी जस्ट, दिस इज एक्चुअली द स्टेट ऑफ राजस्थान. ये जो कालीबंगा ये राजस्थान में आएगा. ठीक है. ओके. देन एक दो और है जो बहुत फेमस है. अनदर इज धोलावीरा. धोलावीरा एंड लोथल. ये जो है ना हिस्सा है, दिस इज गुजरात एक्चुअली. दिस वन, ये वाला जो दिस इज गुजरात, है ना. ठीक है. तो धोलावीरा एंड लोथल आर फेमस प्लेस इन गुजरात. So why is Lothal famous? It is famous for dockyard. And Dholavira was famous for reservoir. ठीक है. Similarly, Mohenjo-daro is actually in Sindh region of Pakistan. ये वाला हो गया, मैं बताता हूँ, लेट मी। सो ये वाला जो है ना, ये सिंध रीजन कहलाता है, ये दिस रीजन इज कॉल्ड एज सिंध ऑफ पाकिस्तान। सो मोहनजोदारो इज इन सिंध ऑफ पाकिस्तान, एंड ये जो है दिस रीजन इज पंजाब ऑफ पाकिस्तान। Why I'm discussing, because इस तरह क्वेश्चंस आते हैं एग्जाम्स में, and that is why Harappa, this was the first city to be discovered that is actually in Punjab, Pakistan, because there is Punjab in India also, Punjab in Pakistan also, ठीक है, that is what you should know. Say prominent cities मैंने बता दिया, I hope it is clear. Now one more thing, river जाती है Indus river, so goes like this, ये Indus river ऐसे आती है ना, this is Indus river, इसके ट्रिब्यूटरी है जैसे झेलम है, चेनाब है, रावी है, ब्यास है, सतलज है, okay, like this. So रावी रिवर पर आपको हड़प्पा मिलेगा, and Mohenjo-daro is on Indus river. Okay, that is what you should know, and it falls here. This is Karachi, the modern day Pakistan's port, but this is not a part of IBC, Indus Valley Civilization, because at that time there was no such thing. I hope it is clear. I have discussed the important cities and important actually the states and all, okay, where it's like, and important rivers, okay. Now let's move on to the next question. Please answer this question. This is basically we are having 8 classical dance, and these are the famous dancers associated with that. I know it is a tough question, but still, if you can mark it, I'll be very happy to know. क्या आपको आता है? Bharatanatyam is from Tamil Nadu, Kathak is from Uttar Pradesh region, है ना? Odissi Odisha से, Kuchipudi is from Andhra Pradesh region, है ना? So now please tell me. Harappa was founded by Dayaram Sahni, right? What is the right answer? देखो सोनल मानसिंह is associated with Bharatanatyam and Odissi both. अगर इनका देखोगे तो ये भी हो जाएगा, ये भी हो जाएंगे. But we have to see actually which one is matching completely. Lakshmi Narayan Shastri, Kuchipudi. So Lakshmi Narayan Shastri is Kuchipudi, ठीक है? Okay. Then we are having E. Krishna Iyer, Bharatanatyam. देखो दो Bharatanatyam दो जगह गया ना. Krishna Iyer is with Bharatanatyam. Okay. And then we are having Sitara Devi, Kathak. So Sitara Devi is with Kathak, ठीक है? तो हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? सोनल मानसिंह को भारतनाट्यम एंड ओडिसी दोनों है, so we have to delete this one top वाला, because है ना, आपको मैच कराना है ना, so इसीलिए we are deleting this one. So technically this should be the answer. A का 3 कहाँ? A का 3, B का 4, ठीक है? C का 1, and D का 2. So the right answer is the fourth option. Okay. I know it was a tough question because बहुत मुश्किल है कि dancer और dance names याद करना. Just remember it. These are 8 classical dance which are recognized by Sangeet Natak Academy and Ministry of Culture, है ना? So actually Sangeet Natak Academy का ये 8 classical dance है, ठीक है? Bharatanatyam is from Tamil Nadu. कभी-कभी states पूछते हैं मैच कराने के लिए, याद होना चाहिए. Kathak is from Uttar Pradesh, North India. Kathak Ali is from Kerala. And Kerala के एक और है Mohiniyattam is from Kerala. Kuchipudi is from Andhra Pradesh region. Manipuri, name says Manipur. Odissi is from Odisha, and Satriya from Assam. So these are 8 classical dance. Please remember it. And these are asked in the exam. I have seen in many exams this question being asked. कि classical dance पूछते हैं अक्सर exam में, ठीक है? That is what you should be knowing about. So this is all about today's class. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And tomorrow at 7 PM, I'll be discussing current affairs class. So do join me that also, है ना? ये आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए. ये आप याद कर लीजिएगा. 8 classical dance according to Sangeet Natak Academy. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.